This Easter Sunday, how do you think you will feel with this as a showpiece, sitting as your centerpiece on your Easter table? You're going to feel pretty darn good about yourself, aren't you? Well, today, Chef Jennifer Sedig from the Arizona Culinary Institute is here to show us how we can make this, and you don't have to be the extraordinary chef that you are to be able to do this.
Exactly.
Welcome to the show. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to move this direction, or are we going to focus here first?
We're going to focus here first. First, I want to talk about, to make a chocolate rabbit, we have to have melted chocolate. You can use white or dark. I use white today. But melting the chocolate, and you can get the chocolate from Michael's. You can get those little candy drops. They'll melt easily. They're easy to work with. You can melt them over hot water. So boil your water, turn it on low, put your pot of chocolate over it. It'll melt instantly for you.
Okay, and it's going to stay a little bit warmer longer?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
like that idea.
Now your next step is to get the molds. So we have some egg molds here. And you take your egg mold, this will be the body, and you can get molds, you can try some of the craft stores, but you can even order them online. There's a place called jbprints.com. They have a whole catalog of these molds.
Okay, these are a little bit sturdier than some of the plastic ones I've actually used, but
they work.
Yeah, but you can get them even at like a Joann's and a Michael's and even Sur La Table, and
And another trick to the rabbit is once your molds, you fill your molds up, they go into the refrigerator. They have to be refrigerated because chocolate shrinks when it's cold. They'll fall right out of the mold. You don't have to grease your mold or anything. The chocolate will come out.
Good tip.
Okay, now we have our molds. They've come out of the chocolate, out of the molds, and now you have to put them together. So
doesn't this just look like a hard-boiled egg? Get a shot of this. It looks like a hard-boiled egg that was just sitting on the counter. And actually, when I kind of glanced over, I'm like, darn, those are some big eggs she brought in. And then I remembered we're dealing with chocolate here.
Now, 2 halves make the body.
Right.
How do you get these together? There's 2 ways. You could dip it in the chocolate and do it, but you can use a sheet pan. You can heat your sheet pan up, just like this with a torch. Get it nice and warm, just enough to melt the chocolate. And then you can slide that on there. So you can
do it rather quickly, huh?
Yes, quickly, so it starts to melt.
Okay.
And then go ahead, press those 2 together. I'll let you do that to show how easy it is.
What are you saying? If it's easy, if the host can do it, it's got to be easy.
Now,
so
the extra chocolate, just wipe that with your finger. You can wipe your fingers off on there.
So I have to
Or you can lick your fingers. Hey, at home
I want to lick.
Want.
I really want to lick, but I won't since you told me to be civilized.
Okay.
Now, how are we going to stand this so that when we're working with him?
Okay.
What's your best advice on that?
Here we go.
Oh, it
next
sticks
stage,
really quickly, doesn't it?
Very quickly. Okay. It's going to harden really quickly. Now, you take a knife and you're going to flatten the bottom out. So you just shave a little bit off the bottom.
Okay.
And
am I doing too much?
No, you're doing just fine. You can shave it. Are you got the knife upside down? Yes.
I do?
Yes. Just shave a little bit off, and then you're going to create a flat surface on the top and the bottom. Perfect.
Remember that comment about if the host can do it, it's got to be easy?
Perfect. That's just a little bit off there, and he will stand up for you. Perfect.
All right. There you go.
Okay, so now, here you go. You're at this stage, and you're going to take your head, and you're going to dip it in the chocolate, and you're going to glue his head on.
All right. Head attached. That's a big head.
Yes, well, he's dramatic. Anyway, so here we go. Now he needs some feet and some ears. Notice that there's color in here. How do we get the color? I'll show you that so you can see what you're doing there. Marzipan. You can get marzipan at the grocery store. You can get almond paste and color it with food coloring. And you're just going to dip that in and put his ears on.
How easy is this? Easy peasy.
And then take your little marzipan and I'll hold that for you, and put it inside his ear. Just flatten it out. You can see it's like working with Play-Doh. And you can put that inside there, shape it in there. Okay. It sticks so easily.
Yeah, it does. I'm thinking you can chew up your bubble gum and just stick it in there too. But that might, again, not be as
the kids
Arizona
might like
culinary-ish.
Oh, look at you. You already got a rabbit almost built there.
So this is very easy. Now, and again, with all of the facial details,
dip and stick them on and get his face on there.
And this is the same stuff that we're using?
Same stuff. We just colored it different colors. So those are his eyebrows. Those are his eyes. You can stick those on.
I'm looking at my model. Oh, wait, here's his feet.
Yes. There you go.
No, that's not his foot.
There's his foot. Here's his 2 feet.
These are his feet? Okay.
And they're the same as the ears. They're just solid.
Okay. This is great. Now, tell me, these are the types of, actually, we're out of time. So I want to remind our viewers that all the information where they can get a hold of you. This is the Arizona Culinary Institute, 116th Street in Shea in Scottsdale. Their phone number is 480-603-1066, and their website is azculinary.com. They are also a sponsor of Sonora Living Live.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
And this is just one of the courses that you offer over there at the school.
Exactly.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jennifer. May I continue?
You bet.
Okay, let's do this together. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.